So I'm doing the Liebeck versus McDonald's. It's a very controversial case on if it is or isn't frivolous. I can't say the word. I'm so sorry if I said it wrong. But a lot of the stuff and facts I have found made it seem frivolous. So we're just gonna, go with it. Um, so the facts I found was Liebeck was not driving when the incident occurred. They were actually stopped in that same McDonald's parking lot, and she was putting sugar and creamer in her coffee when the coffee cup spilled. Now she was wearing sweatpants, and when the coffee spilled on her, the sweatpants stuck to her skin because there wasn't enough time to wipe it off, with it being 180 to 190 degree coffee, instant third-degree burns on her thighs, her pelvic, her buttocks, and all of that, which it ended up in her being in the hospital for a while and getting skin grafts. Some other facts was before they even took this into trial, she just tried to convince McDonald's to give her at least $15,000 to $20,000 for medical expenses and all of that. McDonald's kept refusing and only offered her $800 for all the medical expenses she was going through for these skin grafts and everything else. What was included in the pleas was that majority of restaurants, fast food chains, coffee chains, whatever, their store policy is 160 for their coffee. Where in McDonald's, their policy was to have it to at least 180 and 90, like I said before. That is a 20 to 30 degree difference than other stores. The 160 gives someone enough time to wipe it off and only have like a little red splotch compared to third-degree burns from the coffee if they did proceed to spill coffee on themselves. Over 700, this happened in 1994, so 700 before her case came to light, over 700 injuries had happened. There you go. Sorry, had happened prior to this, and that includes kids, elderly, normal people have been hurt from the McDonald's coffee due to it being severely hot. The court did conclude in giving her 180,000, or I have in my notes. I'm sorry. These are my wrong notes. So the jurors had granted her 200,000 in compensatory damages for her pain, suffering, and medical costs, but those damages were later reduced to 160,000. And then in punitive damages, she was given 2.7 million. Now the judge did not agree with that, so he knocked it down to $480,000, which left her in about 206, doing math in my head, I don't math well, around $700,000. And that also moved to where McDonald's has to have their coffee at no higher than 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, thank y'all.